Let's say you are a tax advisor who figured out a loophole that allows big companies to save 8 figures a year in taxes. In that case, your perceived value to those clients is extremely high. And as a result, you can easily justify a 7-figure fee for your services. Basically, the higher the perceived value of a skill, the more you get paid for it. And what we want is to find the best balance between ease of learning and perceived value, where a skill pays you well, but it's also easy to learn. Then our third parameter is barrier of entry. Now, this is important because some skills will require you to acquire certain tools or make an initial investment that increases the barrier of entry. And if you are a beginner, that is something you want to avoid like the plague. The lower the barrier of entry, the better. The less you have to invest, the higher the likelihood of you not burning through your savings. And finally, our last parameter is personality fit. And this is actually the most important parameter that everyone overlooks. It doesn't matter if a skill has the highest perceived value or is the easiest to learn or has a low barrier of entry, but it is completely opposite to your personality type. If that's the case, you're going to fail with it. And that's why you keep failing with methods that seem to work for everyone else, because it simply doesn't match your personality type. For example, let's say that you can't stand being too long in front of a computer and you love interacting with people. Well, if I tell you that coding is the best skill for you to learn, you're gonna fail because it simply doesn't match your personality type. Now, on the other hand, if you struggle with socializing and you prefer to work on logical and analytical tasks, me sitting here and telling you that sales is the best skill for you to learn would be horrible advice. And that's why every time someone gives you a one-size-fits-all solution, you kind of need to take it with a grain of salt.